This is our first chat in 2023.
I know, yay! Welcome to 2023.
Yeah, so welcome. We've made it. We've made it. Cheers. Guys, welcome back to Chat with Ade and Happy New Year. This is our first chat in 2023.
I know, yay! Welcome to 2023.
Yeah, so welcome. We've made it. We've made it. Cheers to 2023.
Cheers.
Yes. So, guys, if you're not subscribed to Ewedafe TV, I don't know what you're waiting for, but I need you to click that subscribe button, click the like, click the share, make sure you comment underneath this series right now. Comment. Say yes, yes. Say welcome to 2023. Say something. Say hi to our guests.
I know,
You need to know that you guys are still active.
Exactly.
So, of course, our beautiful, beautiful guest today is none other than our beautiful, beautiful actress, producer. She's a sister. She's a mother, a colleague, and I'm sure she has so many other titles she has for others around her. But we definitely want to welcome Is Deborah Ewedafe.
Deborah Ewedafe.
Ewedafe. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you very much, and I'm very happy to be in this program. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for taking time to busy schedule. No, very, very busy. But before we comment, we'd like to know, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Delta State, originally Delta State, Isoko. But I was born and brought up in Lagos.
When did you come to Canada?
I arrived Canada June 7th, 2019. 2009. Oh, sorry, forgive me. June 7th, 2009. Yeah. And that was from Europe.
Yeah. You're already in Europe before?
Yeah, I was in Europe before coming to Canada.
Wow. So, of course, we know how Canadians are, but I would ask, why did you leave Europe and come to Canada? Okay,
obviously, Canada, we all believe, is the last bus stop, right? So, and I wanted the best for my children. So Europe was there, especially the English part of it. In Europe, where I stayed in Greece, and I also stayed in Spain. And they don't speak English. English is not their first language. So, and I didn't want my kids to speak strange language, right? So I wanted the best for them, obviously. So I brought them to Canada, to give them the best.
2009. That's and of course, being in Canada for a long time myself, I know 2009, the Nigerian community is not even half of what it is now.
No, not at all.
So how did you find it when coming?
As usual, because I had experience of abroad, right? You can survive anywhere in the world. That is the norm. That's the norm. So yes, when I got to Montreal, I didn't know anybody. At the airport, I did my usual doings, and then I was able to find my way through. But thank God, my job, I always call it my first love. My hairdressing thing. I will do hair on myself just like I did now. And people will stop me on the way, ask me, who did your hair? I'll say, I'm the one. So I started growing from there. Then from there, I started knowing the Nigerian community, and then I joined the Nigerian community, right? And then I became women leader of PDP. So that was how I get to mingle a lot with Nigerians. Yes.
Wow. And by the way, I'm also a beautician, but I stopped doing that for a while now. So we have something else in common.
That's good. Yeah. And, it's a good thing.
Of course, we know Nigerians, especially those who I would say was raised or grew up in Lagos. Entertainment is like, it's in the blood. You don't have to scratch too much before it comes out.
Yeah.
But now coming to Canada, knowing the community here wasn't, that much. How did you now decide to go into entertainment?
Into entertainment, just like you said, it's something that is in us. When I was in Europe, I used to promote. I do promotion, like I promoted the likes of Mama G, Mike, in conjunction with this guy, Isaac Hezuya. That was back then in 2001, 2002, 2003. So we used to bring these people, Desmond Elliot and the likes, to Europe. We promote them, we make shows. So obviously I had the experience of entertainment. When I came to Canada, I didn't enter entertainment immediately. So like I said, I joined politics. And then that was in Montreal. Then I relocated from Montreal to Toronto. And when I got to Toronto, I met a customer of mine. We were just talking, we got talking, and I was telling her about my experience in Europe as a promoter. And she said, oh, she used to be an actress in Nigeria, that, there is this tampan that's about to happen in Toronto, that, if really I'm into this kind of thing, like into the industry, that she would love me to attend the first meeting. I'm like, really? Come on, I'm in. That was how I joined Tampan. And then we started.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how I started. So and that was in 2019.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long were you in Montreal before moving down to Toronto?
I stayed in Montreal from 2009 to 2012. Yeah.
Oh, so you were in Montreal for a good while.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because of the French thing, actually, that's why I moved.
That one is another.
I tried to learn French, but it's...
it didn't stay.
No.
Oh, goodness. Now, of course, moving down to Toronto, joining Tampan, was that how you started with the acting career, or?
Yes, kind of. Actually, in 1990, I was introduced to acting by Ngozi Wonsu. That was when a friend of mine, the senior brother, an actor as well, was having his birthday party. So I went to the party with my friends, and Ngozi we were serving as ushers, right? So, and Ngozi also saw me and said, oh, she just called me, just like something Lola Alao did here too. She did the same thing. Ngozi she called me, said, you have the physique for acting. Oh, come and join us. I was so excited. So that was how I started in 1990. I started with them at Surulere, but may my brother so rest in peace. You know, I was born into a very religious home, so they believe acting is very wayward. So my brother discouraged me, even when Ramsey Noah and what's his name used to come to my house those days to take me for acting and all those stuff. My brother would drive all of them, so I stopped. They made me stop. Because, as the firstborn was strict, strict family. So I stopped acting until I left Nigeria, and then I met Isaac Hezuya, and then we started promoting.
Mm-hmm. Wow, interesting. Very, very nice. So it's definitely been part of you for a very, very long time.
A very long time,
so joining Tampan just pretty much like ignited. Yeah,
ignited it. After a very, very long time. So I joined Tampan with this strong passion, like remembering 1990, remembering that beautiful scene, and all I wanted to do was just be part of them. So when I got the opportunity, with nobody stopping me, I went into Tampan with full force.
Wow. That's painful. At least, no big brother.
No hindrance. No big brother. I know.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
But then, of course, being a mature woman at this point, you would have your own immediate family. Do you have a husband, children? Are they supportive? What's going on in that department?
Starting with my family, we're a family of 6, right? My family, oh my God, I don't want to boast too much about my family, but I still say it anytime, any day. I have the best family in the world. My friends know this, and they are always envious of me for that. I have the best family, to say the truth. We are so close. They are very supportive in whatever I do, and they give advice to and all that. And that impact. The impact I have, or the relationship I have with my siblings, are okay, let me say, the way I see myself and my siblings is the way I try to train my own kids. And my own siblings, they try to train their kids like that. So, like the family, it's a chain reaction. The kids are so close. My kids are close. Their kids are close. Me, my siblings, we are so close. They're very encouraging. My children are very encouraging. They encourage me a lot. They're so proud of me in this industry and all that, what I'm doing. And then, Talking about my marital status. Yeah, I was married and I am divorced. That was I was married 2006 and I divorced 2011. Yeah, we came to Canada together and then we divorced. Yeah, we were in Spain. We got married in Spain and we came to Canada together and then we divorced in Canada. So yeah, we are off. Everybody's doing good. Is doing well over there, and we bless God. I'm good with the kids as well, and the kids especially. In fact, advice to single mom. Let me use this opportunity to say that. You see, there are some mom that will say, oh, because the parents, the dad or whatever is not there for the children 247, they don't want the father to see the children, they take the children. Please, I beg any single mother out there. I will use my children as an example for this. My kids now, they live as if they have the two parents living with them. I make sure the father calls them morning and night, every time, anytime. My kids now, even with the phone call of their dad, they adjust. They are like, oh, daddy. They are not kids anymore, but they have that fear of their daddy because I gave him that chance to talk. Because if I say, no, you're not seeing my children because of what happened, who am I punishing? My children. So please, it's an advice to all single mom. Please just let those children have that free audience, free passage with their father, whatever the case may be.
That's a very good advice.
Yeah.
It's a very good advice.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate for family. We know, being in Canada, it's a bit tough.
Very tough.
And we do, working in the community, we do find a lot of marriage couples, family that come in and few years into being in Canada,
Yeah.
they break up.
Separated. Yeah.
And it's sad.
Very sad.
We need to keep pushing and promoting that one needs to be educated, one needs to be open-minded. That Canada is quite very different.
Very different. Very different.
And both parties have to be willing to adjust.
Adjust. That's the word.
Mentally and socially. It's not always the wife that is the problem, or is the man that is the problem.
I always believe both.
Both parties.
Both
parties have to be. They have to learn to adjust. Because if not, what would happen? You guys will break up.
We'll break up, irrespective.
Break up. It's not about, a lot of people used to say, oh, Canada only supports women.
No,
not at all. Canada supports everybody. Everybody. It's unfortunate that the country you're coming from is very patriarchal.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate part.
The fortunate part, yeah.
So coming to Canada does not mean that they support only women.
Only women, no.
But they make sure that everybody is being taken care of. And being in Canada, that is a very multicultural country, and especially in Ontario, the multiculturalism is of the skyrocket. They know that they're dealing with a lot of migrants that are coming from countries where they have their cultural different privileges. Yeah. They don't have laws that support women. So because they know that, they put a bit more emphasis to making sure that these women, when they do come here, they actually know their rights. Their rights, it's not because their rights are better than the men's rights. No. But they want to make sure that they know that they have equal rights to the men. That's just it. So we definitely, this is an opportunity to tell those who are coming in, those who are thinking of coming, but they're like, Canada, we are hearing that they only support women. No, we are correcting that thought. We are correcting it. It's not like that. Canada is a very beautiful place, like she mentioned. It's a very beautiful place. But both parties have to be coming with a mindset that they're going to be adjusting to the system to get there. Yeah. And like she said, that's it. Single women, let us make sure that these men are in the lives of these children. Yeah. Because anywhere in the world, when that masculine authority is not in the home, it really affects the children. It does. It affects the children. So we should make sure that any man that is willing to be mature and take responsibility of their children, let him do it. Do it, yeah. And just the men that are not showing responsibility, stand up and be responsible. It doesn't matter what has happened between you and
the woman.
ex.
It has got nothing to do with the children.
Take care of your children. It's not easy being a single parent, doing all the work, making sure the kids are fine. Because we know Canada now. You have to pay bills. You have to work. So it's very hard on the woman to be working, and making sure that the kids too are okay. Some of them, they work and neglect the children, and you don't blame them, but yet you still blame them. But that's why two is better than one.
Yeah.
So please, let's change that mindset.
Exactly.
So this is a very good opportunity. Thank you very much for bringing it up.
I just seize the opportunity too. Yeah. So to just buttress my point, like I said, I'm divorced, and then I have for now dedicated myself my children. Like, I want to give my kids the best. I'll let them at least the last one like gets to the university. I'll know he can take care of himself before I can now think of marriage.
Right now is work.
No, right now is work and take care of my children. Give them the best that I can offer. Yeah.
Which is good. Which is great. Kudos to you doing that for all these years. And you've done a very good job. We've seen pictures. We see the children doing well. So
we thank God.
On that.
It's all thanks to God. Thank you very much.
Thank God for that. Yes. So now, moving forward to your career in the movies. So how did you now get into producing?
Hello guys, it's your girl Betty and welcome back to another episode of the Adeba Advert Splash Show. Today, we bring to you Bola Healthcare Services. Bola Healthcare Services has a wide range of specialized healthcare professionals with home care experience. They also provide assistance and company by keeping you involved and engaged by planning activities that enhances your well-being. They also help with our daily living activities such as bathing, toileting, feeding, mobility, dressing, and many more. Do you want to learn more? You can contact one of our care experts on this number that is being displayed on your screen, or you can log into our website at www.bolahealthcare.com.
What gingered your spirits? Because you just literally you just got into this acting scene again. And some people, it takes them years, they're still trying to find their spot where they belong. But you just jumped into producing.
Thank you for that. I won't say I actually jumped into producing. I started from somewhere. I remember when Mr. Latin came to Toronto, when he came to Canada to give us this small lecture, he inaugurated us to our positions in Tampan. And then he said something. He said, see, we should start from somewhere. Like, we should start to do skits. Then from there, we get used to it and then do short movie. And he just gave us that advice and we utilized it. All Tampa members, as at that time, we started doing skit. Not every one of us, some of us. We started doing skit. We were the ones that are experts in, should I call it DOP, director. Everybody found their grounds. Those that were good in acting came out. Those that were good in camera, seeing, they all came out. We all found our spots then. So we started doing stuffs. So I believe I had, like I said, I have this passion. So I started with short skits. Started doing short skits. I did a couple of short skits. Skits are always short. Sorry for that. I started doing skits. So then we also joined the Actors Guild of Nigeria, Canada. And TJ Jaboro too was very supportive. So he asked us to be doing monologues. So I always tell her, I say, boy, Jaboro, you're part of my success story. So with monologues and all that, we'll do monologues, we'll call cameramen, and the people will be like, but it's just monologue, why are you calling cameramen? I'm like, see, I want to improve, I want to try. I did a lot. I did a lot from my humble beginning in the industry. Not in the industry, when we started Tampan. So from skits, I started with short movie. short 30 minutes movie. Nice one, Stana. Just a little slide, very nice, interesting movies. We were starting then. So from there, I said, okay, I've done short movie. Let me do a feature movie. That was when COVID stopped. And I'm like, let me seize the opportunity to go to Nigeria and produce. And let me have the experience of, okay, I went to Nigeria. I made sure I tell the people that were helping me that don't say I am the producer, please, or the EP. Just say I'm just somebody that came and wants to. So I was able to learn. I mingled. I just joined them. I was learning. It wasn't easy. I cried my way through. It wasn't easy. Yeah, I started producing from there. People, when I did my first one, right there, people will come and say, oh, they have a story. They had produced, they are directors too. I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. How much will it cost? They'll say, oh, maybe 1.5 million, 1.3 million. I'll say, okay, let's go for it. That was how I was able to produce couple of movies within 2 months, because this one will come with oh, I have a story. This one will come, I have a story. I said, we kept going and going and going during my stay until one of the movies that I produced, boom, came. Biodun Adebanjo was supposed to feature in one of my movies, and it came with this beautiful epic movie. And that was how I said, yes, I want to go in for it.
Wow. So everything is process.
Yes. Process from the scratch. It wasn't easy, but like I said, it's just the passion that kept driving me through. Yeah.
So what we would tell our viewers is, it's not just about having passion, but being available.
That's it.
Because you can have passion, and if you're just sitting in your house saying, and I want to do this, and I want to do this, but when they call you, you're not available. You don't place yourself in spaces where people will actually see you to, like you just mentioned, bring the idea of this epic movie. It won't have happened.
It wouldn't have happened. Even when we started with Tampan, that availability is the issue. A lot of people have passion. We all joined Tampan because of the passion for the industry. But the time, or maybe because it's my job and the job of this few other people that have the same passion. But we started, okay, let me say this. Well, I don't know. I don't want to mention names, but these three of us, me, Rachel, and Folashade, may her soul rest in peace. The three of us were chosen by Lola Alao, and the three of us were so close, and we started the same time. Folashade is one that doesn't want to produce. She didn't want to produce, but she said she gave her time to do it. That's passion. She wasn't into the producing line, but she gave her time. Anytime you call Folashade, she's available. Then Rachel had the passion. She was producing like back to back. So with the three of us, we're doing it. So it's time. Like me, I would lock up. Then they went before the COVID. I would lock up my salon, and I would just go. People were like, "Are you crazy? Are you okay?" I'm like, "This is what I want to do." I kept on doing that. Not like I'll come back again, do my hair, come back again, go for anybody that calls me, anybody, no matter who the person is, I will leave whatever I'm doing and I'll go to attend to this person, give my time, the whole of my time. So I think it's still time. Yeah. Apart from the passion, you need time. Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
your time.
And being consistent.
Availability.
That's what gets you to where you need to get to.
Exactly.
And with prayers.
Obviously.
With prayers. To wrap everything up.
With prayers. Everything is being, or how do I put it? It's the grace of God. It's the grace of God.
For some people, yes.
Yeah, it's the grace of God.
They do so much, but yet you don't see.
It's the grace of God.
So it's that touch of grace of God that opens doors where you don't have to knock too hard.
It's just the grace of God. That's just the word.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. So now this your epic movie. It is going viral right now. And it will continue to go viral.
Amen. Amen.
How do we pronounce it? Olola
Aginju.
Aginju.
Olola Aginju. Lord of the Wilderness.
Lord of the Wilderness. Okay. How do we now say, what is the storyline? What's the storyline of the movie?
Yeah, Olola Aginju is just about misuse of power. And then you ask yourself, what made this person misuse power? Actually, there is something that actually made that person to misuse the power. It's something the person has experienced. It's about a story of a young girl that was supposed to be the king after his father, but the people refused her to be king because she's a woman. So she had to go through extra length, cut her breast, do whatever to look like a man, to become a king. So with the pains of going through all that, when she became the king, she became cruel, wicked, brutal. Yeah. So at the same time, she misused the power. So the end usually is not.
You have to watch it to see.
Yeah, the end. Yeah, watch and see the end. Yeah. So
for you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's
right
a very
now,
fine movie.
where, because we know it's in premieres in a lot of the cinemas in Nigeria. Which cities? Can you let us know which cities? You know, we're going
in Nigeria, right? Yeah, in Nigeria. Okay, let me say this. Olola Aginju was not even supposed to show in December. I was just lucky because it's an epic movie, right? So they gave it the priority for it to show. So while it was showing, other cinemas that were supposed to pick Olola Aginju couldn't pick it because of those ones we have for Funke Akindele and then Toya Imako. So yes, I wanted to listen to advice to put it for February, but I thought about it and said, let it just let it air in December. It doesn't matter if other movies overshadowed it, but I just feel let it air on its own. On its own. Let Olola Aginju just go on its own. But luckily, Olola Aginju is one movie that amidst all odds, Olola Aginju was just there, like on its own, going. Like when I saw the first week and I saw the position of Olola Aginju, I was amazed. I was like, so people actually left what they were supposed to watch and watch Olola Aginju. And I was like, wow. The second week was good. It kept moving forward, pushing forward. And we still have like today is 11th, 2 weeks plus of Olola Aginju to here. I think by the end of January. Yeah, and if we still want to extend it, we can extend it. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we extend Olola Aginju. And at the same time, Olola Aginju is coming here, so we'll see how it goes.
Wow. Yeah, so I'm sure our Canadian family, we're going to be supporting that. We're going to be going to the cinemas and
please, we need that support.
Yes, we have to support our very own. If the way they are supporting her in Nigeria, they are showing themselves. We too, we have to show ourselves.
Yes, so we have to let them know that we too, we can do it.
Yes, we have to support.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not only are we supporting our own, but when they also come here, we're going to show support. We're going to show love.
Exactly.
So we have to show example
by supporting our own.
So
that's it.
You know,
thank you very much.
Do we have an idea when we should be expecting it here?
Yeah, Olola Aginju is coming for February for the Black History Month. Yeah.
Guys, get ready.
Get ready. Black History Month.
Not only are you going to be watching it, but you're going to be buying a ticket.
Oh yes.
For all your other cultural friends, because I think we all know in Canada you don't have just black people as friends. We have multicultural friends. And
the movie is coming, it's being mimicked in English as well, just like Kula Folayo did this in Netflix, where they spoke English in place. Yeah, the same thing is going to happen with Olola Aginju. So there will be an English version and a Yoruba version. So everybody can be able to watch.
Hey. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So there's no, they have to speak on.
Oh yes, there is no, it's Yoruba or this. No. It's for everyone.
Yeah. So everybody, we gotta come
out. It's for everyone. We gotta come out. It's a Black History Week. So
no excuse.
No excuse.
That's a reason to actually give it, like, you know, tell your non-African or non-Nigerian friends.
Yeah, exactly.
That, hey, supports, you know, Black History Month. this is a movie, or you can even buy the tickets for them, or I said the gift. So
yeah,
now go and watch
exactly.
Wow. So of course,
thank you.
When that time comes, we will definitely be pushing it out on our own platform.
Thank you
just
very
so that
much.
more people, on our own corners, will know the dates
Thank you very much.
Where it's going to be premiered.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you have any questions, put it in the comments below, because she'll be looking at it and try to answer some of the questions. If you want to know, of course, if you're interested in getting into the movie industry, or you're already acting, or you would like to act in any of her upcoming movies, or you two, you're thinking maybe I should start entering, going into the producing, anything. I believe she's easily, can easily access her. She's not a fraud,
Please, God will never make me be that in any day. Please, I beg God. Whatever that will make me raise my shoulder and not be humble, God, please. Exactly. Amen. Amen.
So where can you be reached if they would like to, communicate with you?
I first my phone number, which is 416-6252-321. My WhatsApp number is 780-906-8678. And then you want to know everything about me, follow me on Instagram, Deborah Ewedafe Films.
FYI, she does a lot of giveaways.
Yeah, I do those giveaways because my followers are so supportive. They are just everything. Like you just cannot do without doing a giveaway. Yes. You understand? So yeah, they really deserve it. Yeah.
So you guys go and follow. Don't worry, we'll put this in the bottom link there. So just want to say thank you once again, and of course, you guys. In fact, we're moving together. It's coming out soon.
Oh yes.
Soon. Don't worry, soon you will see.
Soon. Not only one, Don't not the Kishi and
That's true.
Kishi is coming out soon.
More than one movie.
More than one. So watch out for those movies.
Watch out. But yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
I'm going to be asking.
Okay.
Just to round up, because in as much as we are a small community here in Toronto, in Ontario, in Canada, and I remember, I think I heard you give a speech one time that you want us to support ourselves, because we don't always support ourselves. And I just would like you to just say it again to everyone in the entertainment industry in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, that we need to do what? Support.
Thank you very much. That's topic is an important one. Very, very important one that we shouldn't, in any conversation we are having, even if not this place or any other place, anything about the industry, this must always come up for discussion because it's very important. You see, support. When I joined the industry, I would use myself. I'm not being kind of proud now. I just want to use myself as an example. You see, when you support, even if human beings don't give back to you, God will give back to you. I tried as much as possible to support in every way I could when I joined the industry. So I will not say I'm not getting the support I need from my colleagues. I will not say that. If I say that, I'm being selfish. But at the same time, I will still say that in whichever way, whatever way, however we can, to support this industry, not individual, get the difference. This time, you are not supporting individual because it is Debbie, but you are supporting the industry. Because if you support somebody that is trying to grow the industry, especially here in Canada, you are not just supporting that person, you are supporting the industry as a whole. Because one day, you too, as a member of the industry, will want to do something and you will expect others to support you. So, how do I mean support? Support in the sense that, is it a simple like? Is it a simple share? Is it coming to give you advice? Is it, any way you can support? Any way you can support. Like if it's a movie, you want to produce a movie, you want to tell somebody, please, can you support me by featuring in my movie? Some people want to say, oh, I take $500 per hour. No, my dear. Give your time if you have it. I'm not saying leave your work and then come and do it. There's a way you can go about it. We always take sick leave. This is Canada. You can apply for sick leave. Why don't you do that and support your fellow actor or whatever, whichever field you are in the industry? So what I'm saying in essence is that however you can support to grow this industry in Canada especially, please do. Please do. It's very important.
Even if it's not your time, it could be financial.
Financial. Yeah, it could be your time, it could be financial, it could be advice, it could be you just sitting at home and sharing.
That is the cheapest one.
The cheapest. Just sit at home and share. Not see it and say, oh, what is today? Oh, kilo tie go. Do you know? Let me use this opportunity to tell the world this. Do you know somebody actually said, go and tell your friend that she doesn't know how to act, she should stop acting. Yes, I don't know how to act, but I'm trying. I'm doing all this stuff to get better, right? If I didn't continue, I would not get to where I am today. But what if I had listened to that advice? Oh, tell your friend to stop acting. What is she doing? I would never get to this point. That is not good. Please don't discourage people. Don't discourage people. Encourage people. The person that said this will be hearing me. Please, the person that said this particular word will be hearing me.
And they should caution themselves.
Yes.
Because we're not able to break you.
They were not able to.
We don't know who else
they will break. That's the word. So please support. Keep supporting because it will definitely get to your turn.
Yes. We need to grow this entertainment. We need to grow this community in a positive light. I remember
that's it.
Last year or so, I was speaking to a community of some entertainers also, and we said it that whatever is being done right now sets precedents to those who are coming. Because when they come, they want to see the template that, okay, how do you guys do things over here? And that is what they will follow. So see yourself as the pioneers of Nigerian entertainment in Canada. Because anyone coming before, it doesn't matter how much they've accomplished back home.
That's it.
When they get here, you are the one setting precedent for them.
Yeah.
So we should do what? We need to support and grow each other. It's not about me. It's not about her.
No, it's about the industry.
The industry. And it's not about now. It's about
the future.
I have to reference Uncle Chief Yinka Faraday.
Oh.
I have to reference Iyameto, Mrs. Chief Fumi.
Oh.
You know, a lot of people like them. Not a lot, sorry, but few
like
individuals like them. If they didn't set the precedent to, how things were when they were the ones, the only ones doing it. Ones that came after them won't be able to do much.
Yeah, because we saw the way they gave their time, that
energy.
Their energy. There was a day I told Yameto. I said, Yameto, you are my role model.
Yes.
I told her.
Whoever is not
anytime I see Yameto, I hug her and I shed. Anytime I see her, I always shed her because she's the one that really pushed me.
Do you know how many people she has pushed? If you don't reference her, you don't reference Uncle Faraday, you are, let me just say, you want to be nonentical. Because you have to reference them. Because they've opened doors.
Yeah.
They've opened doors. Because like you just said, encouragement, mentorship.
Mentorship, encouragement.
If you don't see someone like her doing it, you'll be like, how do you want to start? Where do you want to start from? It means nobody here is even interested in entertainment. But because when you see people like this doing it, it encourages you. That spark in you will be sparkling.
Will be sparkling all the time. Yeah.
I can't need this woman to be doing it by herself.
Oh, yes.
Let me join her.
Yes.
So we have to reference the ones in front of us the same way when we do what we are supposed to do.
Wow.
Other people coming behind are going to do what? Reference
us. Yeah.
But we have to do things properly, accordingly, togetherness. If the way Chief and Chief Faraday and Chief Olumade were fighting each other, beefing each other, we're not working together, would they be where they are right now?
No, they will not. They wouldn't.
But they work
They
together.
wouldn't.
They work together. There's so very few other people that I can't recall their names right now, but very few.
There are few people too that
few,
are
but we
very
know
supportive. We know them, yeah. We know
They're
them,
not there
and they know
physically.
themselves.
They know themselves.
They know
Physically,
themselves.
they might not be there, but financially they are supportive.
Oh yes.
They will come, they will attend, they will encourage, they will share.
Mm-hmm.
And all those things goes very long way. So once again, we want to say thank you for those who have been supporting in one way or the other.
Thank you,
Really
thank
goes
you,
along,
thank
we
you,
appreciate it.
thank you. I
Don't take it for
appreciate
granted at all.
at all.
At all. Thank you so much again. Don't forget to click the share button, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Time.
I know.
And then follow our handles. Thank you once again for being part of Chat with Ade, and we'll see you again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Wow.